The tragic double earthquake of June 24 in northern Venezuela, magnitude 7.2 and 7.5, has highlighted what geologists call a seismic gap, an active zone where a major earthquake has not occurred for a long time, accumulating enormous stress. When this energy is released in a place with weakened infrastructure and poor preparedness, the impact is devastating. Around the world, there are several critical areas with very similar characteristics: high accumulation of tectonic energy, a long period of silence, and worrying levels of neglect or lack of structural preparedness. The most critical areas globally are detailed below. 1. Lima, Peru, Central Seismic Gap. The risk: Lima is located on the subduction zone of the Nazca Plate. The last cataclysmic earthquake that destroyed the city occurred in 1746. Scientists estimate that the energy accumulated since then is enough to generate an earthquake of magnitude greater than 8.5. The vulnerability: nearly 70% of the homes in the Peruvian capital have been built through informal, self-construction, many of them situated on unstable ground or shifting sands, as in Villa El Salvador, and on the hills of the outskirts. A large earthquake would immediately collapse thousands of these structures. 2. Istanbul, Turkey, North Anatolian Fault. The risk: the segment of the fault that runs beneath the Sea of Marmara, a few kilometers from Istanbul, is the only one that has not ruptured in the sequence of large earthquakes that affected Turkey during the 20th century. There is a very high probability, greater than 60%, of an earthquake of magnitude greater than 7.2 occurring in the coming decades. The vulnerability: Istanbul is a megacity of over 15 million inhabitants. Although building codes were tightened after the 1999 Izmit earthquake, the speed of urban growth has resulted in hundreds of thousands of old or poorly constructed buildings still standing, which would immediately overwhelm emergency services. 3. Tehran, Iran. The risk: the Iranian capital is surrounded and crossed by several major geological faults. The last major earthquake to devastate the area occurred in 1830. The region's average return period has already been exceeded. The vulnerability: Tehran combines extreme population density with poor urban planning. Much of its construction does not meet advanced earthquake-resistant standards, and the network of underground gas pipelines presents a critical risk of massive fires following an earthquake. 4. Cascadia Subduction Zone, Northwest USA and Canada. The risk: although North America is often thought to be fully prepared because of California, the Cascadia Subduction Zone, which runs from Northern California to Vancouver, generates earthquakes of colossal magnitude, around 9.0, every 300 to 500 years. The last one occurred in 1700. The vulnerability: major cities like Seattle, Portland, and Vancouver didn't begin implementing truly stringent building codes against earthquakes of this magnitude until the late 1980s. This means that thousands of schools, bridges, and older brick buildings would not withstand the prolonged shaking of a subduction megathrust earthquake. The common factor: in seismology, there is a consensus that earthquakes don't kill people, poorly constructed buildings do. The lack of consistent drills, budgets allocated to prevention, and strict infrastructure oversight are the real reasons behind these catastrophes.